We're doing something, San Antonio.
Hey, it's Sid. Welcome to episode 4 of Doing Something San Antonio, the Saturday night YouTube series meant for celebrating creatives in the community. We are back at Broadway News. You'll notice it because in our previous episode, Tillage and also HealthNet SATX, we were at Broadway News. So I'm happy and excited to bring you another Broadway News greatness, Gray Moon Vintage.
So my name is Colin. I run the shop with my wife Natalie. We've been here on the lot since 2016. We were previously in a shipping container that we renovated as a shop, had walls and stuff like that in it. And then in 2017 we got the trailer. This is a 1969 Avion Travelcade. But yeah, I did the work in here myself. Reused lumber, insulated with clothing scraps. This ceiling was concave when we got this bad boy, so I reattached that. And then the shop itself is, we kind of wanted to open up something kind of sustainable, a green shop. We love, you know, secondhand clothing, sustainable clothing, and we're trying to get away kind of from that fast fashion stuff. And so that's kind of how it was founded and how it started. We have a collection of clothes. We do a lot of good energy stuff as well. Crystals, Palo Santo, sage, stuff like that. Patches, pins. We have vintage books. We even screen print on vintage ourselves. A lot of these designs are mine. Still again on vintage, keeping it kind of green. This one right here is by a local stick and boat tattoo artist named Annika, a good friend of ours. Pre-COVID, she used to do tattoos here in the shop, but you know, 2020, so she's not here right now. Why San Antonio? Well, I had just moved back here. I love South Texas. I am from San Antonio. I was living in Alaska for you know, about 4 years. Got back here in about 2014. I was in the medical field. Wanted to go into business for myself in the community. I met my wife at that time. We started dating, and she was really into fashion and sustainable fashion. I was kind of originally thinking about maybe doing a food truck, and thank God I didn't because my cooking was pretty mediocre. But we decided on this concept. There wasn't a lot of vintage in the city at the time. This was 2015. And we were driving to Austin quite a bit and stuff like that to find cool vintage experiences. And that's kind of how it went. We came to the lot. The landlord of the lot named Mario. He does Richter Goods. He's like the curator of the lot, if you will. Reached out to us. At the time, there was this Mila Coffee, Bear Goods, and Traveler Barbershop had just shown up. And yeah, we kind of started doing our thing back then. And then this community, specifically on this lot, has exploded since. It's become such a cool, intricate part of the city. A lot of cool local small businesses here. Advice I would give, I would say take care of your mental health first, just because this year will be bad for that. But follow your dreams. You know, I changed fields many times, so did my wife. We came to a spot we really cared about, something we had passion for, and that passion really will guide you. You know, you can get through a hardest day when you've got passion kind of backing you, and just stick with it. You'll have some rough days at the beginning, but you know, we've been doing it for over 4 years now. The city's really kind of uplifted us. We've gotten a few Best of the Cities so far, from San Antonio Express and from all the magazines, and that's been really rewarding. We've got a great community that comes through and supports us, and I would say just stick with it. Right now we're doing appointment, but we're doing walk-ins as well. We're kind of like a Thursday to Sunday shop.
Getting to know Colin today was just so dang great. I feel out of all the great things that he said about Great Mood Vintage, his wife, his passions, my favorite thing of all were his words on advice. As a growing entrepreneur, kind of celebrating other entrepreneurs, it's just always great in general to ask for advice, and I really enjoyed his today. So thank you so much, Colin, for your time, and I'm super sad we didn't get a chance to meet Natalie, but wow, from her Instagram and story and just y'all's vibe alone and how well you spoke of her, it was just so dang cool to not only witness but to hear you speak on your other half like that. So dang cool. I really enjoyed my time at Great Mood Vintage. I also got some super freaking dope stuff, so if y'all want to see a haul, let me know in the comments down below because it's kind of the coolest stuff ever. But I hope you all check out Great Mood Vintage. Tell him that I sent you, send him some love, and go do something.